It is a story our Target 8 investigators got a hint of last summer.
Now they've dug up a lot more about an out-of-state company that won't pay its taxes, leaving Grand Rapids homebuyers in jeopardy.
Target 8 investigator Henry Erb has the story.
You see that it was all destroyed. The walls on the hallway. They put the new frame on it.
David Hernandez says his friend Irma Lopez put $7,000 into fixing up this house at 1106 Madison Southeast since she started buying it on a land contract last year. Now she may lose it all.
She got a letter from them saying that under her name that it was $5,000 owed back pay from taxes.
The notice shows that the house has been forfeited to the Kent County Treasurer for non-payment of taxes. The owner has until the end of next March to pay it off, or the county will sell it for what's owed. The land contract that Irma signed shows that the seller is responsible for paying the taxes. In fact, her house payment includes $50 a month to go to the taxes. She's been paying, but the seller hasn't. In fact, the seller hasn't paid back taxes or even current taxes since it bought the house in 2008. The seller is a company in Ogden, Utah, called Go Invest Wisely. Its CEO is Brad Hess.
We call them junk houses. A lot of our investors call them junk houses. For those that are in the homes, they're, your dream come true.
Target 8 investigators found this interview with Hess on YouTube.
Yeah, we buy and sell foreclosed homes. They're bank-owned homes. We specialize in the lower-income homes throughout the Midwest mostly.
The Better Business Bureau gives Go Invest Wisely, also known as Dynamic Financial Solutions, an F rating. Hess and his companies buy foreclosed houses in bulk, thousands of them, worth $150 million as of a year ago, according to a news release then.
We turn them into cash-flowing assets and then sell them off to our investors.
Some of those investors are now suing in federal court over his company's alleged failure to deliver on promises of cash and properties. On May 14th, Go Invest Wisely's website switched from selling houses to trying to contain the damage. It essentially pleads with clients not to sue while it tries to satisfy all claims. It says the company has reduced its staff, and Hess says in court papers Go Invest Wisely is winding up its affairs. That could explain why back in Grand Rapids, Irma Lopez and David Hernandez can't get any help from the company for the thousands in back taxes.
They don't answer our calls. The voicemail keep coming on. We keep leaving message after message.
It also means that Go Invest Wisely will probably never pay the back taxes to save the house.
We can't afford it right now, and I guess we'll go out there abandon the home and move on to another home.
Target 8 investigators used property and tax records and found that Go Invest Wisely has owned 7 houses in Grand Rapids, all of them forfeited for non-payment of some $30,000 in back taxes. The county has already taken over 2 of the houses and is likely to take the rest next spring. It shows how risky buying on a land contract can be. It's like rent to own. The seller owns it till you finish paying.
There's no protection for that family if that mortgage or if that land contract holder decides not to pay that.
A land contract is risky, particularly for a first-time home buyer, according to Helen Lehman. She runs New Development Corporation, a nonprofit which rehabs houses and offers home buyer education.
Well, I think home buyer education is essential. I really do.
In this case, Irma Lopez has never bought a house before. She speaks only some English. She didn't have a realtor and didn't know to check for the unpaid back taxes, the big unpaid water bill, and the hundreds owed the city for such things as weed and trash removal. All her business with Go Invest Wisely was done by fax.
So I think you have to use a smart realtor and you have to use a smart attorney when need be. But if you have the education, then you're looking for the pitfalls.
In Grand Rapids, I'm Target 8 investigator Henry Erb.
Go Invest Wisely did not reply to our email.
If you have a tip about fraud, waste, or corruption, contact our Target 8 investigators by phone at 771-WOOD or by email at target8@woodtv.com.
Thank you for joining us tonight. 24-hour News 8 at 6 is up next.